Oh, hey everyone, are you guys getting sick of me yet? This is like my 4th day in a row of doing like daily videos and stuff. It's not something I'm going to be doing regularly, but I figured I wanted to get this series out of the way. So this is day number 4 of the Azure Tobacco First Impression series, and today I think we're scheduled for a dark leaf. If you follow me on Twitter, you already know that today we're going to be going over winter cherry, and I'm not going to be doing a whole big rig rundown or anything. I'm smoking on the same rig I've been smoking on for this series. The bowl that I picked is a little bit different though. I'll show you a picture right here. It's just going to be the Hookah John 80 feet bowl generation 3. The only thing I did different was I did a normal pack instead of a semi-dense pack like I did in the first dark leaf video, and that's just because I don't feel that the tobacco performed as well as it could have at a semi-dense, so we're just trying stuff, and today we're going to try out a normal pack. And then as far as heat goes, we're going with 3 cuvettes, and I think that's all that's different from last time to this time. So first things first, let's go ahead and check out the scent on this winter cherry. Well, the first thing that's going to come out and smack you in the nose is going to be this really pungent cherry flavor, and it is coming across as a maraschino cherry, or for those of you who are maybe more sensitive to this type of a scent, it could be viewed as some type of a medicinal scent because a lot of those childhood flu and fever medications or cold syrups or whatever you took when you were a kid are cherry flavored, so it's kind of reminiscent of that, but it's not the exact same thing. And as far as the winter goes, I might be picking up some type of a menthol on the back end. I'm not sure yet. Sometimes it's harder to pick up mints in the scent of tobaccos that aren't just dedicated mints. So that's something we'll have to explore when we get into the flavor profile. But I am definitely getting a cherry, a candy cherry at that. It's going to be like a maraschino cherry, I think, just based off of the scent. It does smell pretty appetizing. I do enjoy the scent once you get past that vaguely medicinal scent that I don't think it actually smells like it's medicinal. It's also cherry, and cherry, I have nightmares of cherry flavored medicines from when I was a kid. But moving right along, let's go ahead and check out some of the clouds that this stuff can produce. Okay, so I will say that with the normal pack that I've done for this bowl, I'm getting much better clouds out of this bowl than I was out of the bowl I did for the, what flavor was it? The cinnamon cookie, that's right. With the cinnamon cookie, the clouds were pretty good, and they did get better towards the end of the session, but they weren't particularly impressive in the cloud output cut on that video. So I will say that these clouds are much more full-bodied. They're better clouds. It's not worth really going into too deeply because most modern shisha tobaccos do provide pretty decent cloud outputs, and I would expect that from a dark leaf tobacco. But moving on to the most important thing when we're vaguely analyzing any shisha tobacco in a first impressions style video, let's move along to the flavor profile. Again, I'm not going to be doing the full inhale exhale thing like I do when I'm really taking a deep dive into a full review because I haven't had enough time to put this tobacco through the ringer and actually test it out. So let's just see what I get off of the first and second pull. Okay, so as far as the flavor profile goes, I'm actually getting exactly what I picked up on the scent of the tobacco. It's going to be a cherry flavor, and I think there might be some type of a cooling effect on the back end, but I can't really tell at this point. That might be because I smoke so much mint in all of my sessions. That's something I'm going to revisit if I do a full review on this, but it's definitely going to come across as some type of a maraschino cherry flavor, or maybe even like a cherry Kool-Aid, if that makes any sense. I know the flavor profile is a little bit different, but I don't eat a whole lot of maraschino cherries, so that might be another good comparison to make. But yeah, I would definitely say if you're in the market for a good dark leaf cherry flavor, this probably will fit the bill. Me personally, I don't actually like this flavor at all. I'm not a big fan of cherry flavors. That's more of a personal preference thing, so I try not to be too biased when I'm judging a flavor that I'm not particularly a big fan of. But a few other things before I wrap this video up. Like I said in the last dark leaf video I did, this brand's dark leaf tends to burn a little bit hot. Now, it's not really tasting charred or anything, but it has a throat punch, and a pretty significant one for this flavor that I'm noticing. Now, this is my first bowl smoking it, so I might need to adjust the heat and stuff, and maybe I'll get back to you guys on social media and let you know what I think, because I think I got like 1 or 2 more bowls of this stuff left in here. Probably just 1 actually, because I am doing a semi-dense and normal pack. But yeah, the heat can be a little bit rough, so if you're a newer smoker, maybe dodge this for now. I think they might offer another cherry flavor in the blonde line. We'll get into that a little bit later. Now, as far as the longevity goes, I did finish that bowl of the cinnamon cookie that I did for you guys 2 days ago, and that bowl did go for a good hour and 15 to hour 20 minutes. Now, it probably could have gone a little longer. It was a small bowl, but I only smoked 1 round of coals, so I'm not exactly sure how long this stuff's going to burn for you, but you can at least expect to get to that hour and a half mark if you wanted to. And that said, that's just about going to wrap it up on this video, first impressions, review type thing on this winter cherry, and I think that's just going to about do it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, happy smoking.